in this entire match, Reflector.
Yeah, frame one.
It stops nade in your face. It reflects the nade. You reflect all of your different moves. You have like the C4, well not the C4, but you have the Nikita. I always forget the name sometimes.
Yeah, you get a lot of options in this matchup as Falco. It's a very annoying one for Snake. But on the flip side of things, sometimes Falco has to work so hard for that kill, and Snake just randomly up tilts you, randomly F tilts you. And that can be a big challenge with a character who struggles to get those raw kill options like a back air, and immediately.
I was going to say, Queso, I know if you're playing Falco, you want to go for the up tilt on the ledge, but because CJFrozen actually killed the nade, it forced Queso to go up and then get hit by the up air.
Queso did a good job of recovering there, but we already saw a little bit of a flub on a bread and butter combo there. You have to be so careful. At this point, I'm sure Queso, feeling the pressure, feeling the nerves of this tournament, when you make it this far for the first time, it's so hard to continue to deliver.
Yeah, the pressure is mounting now. You're behind, you're on stream, you just beat Syrup, you're playing on stream, the main stream on Hbox's channel. Like, a lot of people are watching you. Like, there's a lot of pressure going into your mindset, I think, right now.
So far, we're mostly just seeing the things that make this hard for Falco.
Yeah.
The hold forward from CJFrozen seems to be working out very well. At least, you know, relative to a way the Snake plays. But he's being very aggressive. He's playing this strike throw FGC mix-up game on Queso. Finally, we see that Reflector coming out, but to what avail as that down tilt at ledge just outspaces everything that Falco has.
Yeah, solid back air getting that kill. I want to see if Queso's able to thin the margin. Even if you don't win this game, try to find those answers to win game number 2, game number 3, game number 4, or potentially game number 5. You got to be able to find those answers. You made a little bit of flubs early on. Let's see if you're able to correct it now.
Now, Queso is finding... Oh, I thought that was a shield break for a second.
It actually went in favor of Queso because of the nade blew up and you got back air.
Queso is finding some answers. Down tilt is very strong in this matchup because Snake likes to crouch a lot, whether it's the down tilt or the crawl. So you have to be ready for that. Things like back air are going to be a lot harder to hit. Forward air is going to miss a lot. Ooh, that was scary.
BBB actually causing the Firefox to hit Snake, getting rid of that down tilt.
Oh, no. Not the side beyond a shield.
I do like that Queso had a smile on his face, so he's not taking that loss too bad, at least in game number 1. He's understanding his mix-ups.
In that situation, I'm pretty sure Queso was too far away for that side B to even hit. Probably expecting a dash up or something, or who knows, maybe it was just a really bad flubbed laser.
Yeah, for sure. As we see the replays, again, it's just a situation where Queso, I think the margins are so important here. You're playing, you just beat Syrup, obviously top seed, but that doesn't mean anything. Just because you beat the top seed at the bracket doesn't mean you can beat the next person in front of you in winners or in losers. You got to figure out the matchup here and now if you want to keep moving on in the bracket no matter what.
Yeah, that's the consistency, right? And immediately, speaking of consistency, CJFrozen going in again, getting those early openings, and Queso has not found an answer to the grenade at ledge to get back to stage for free.
I mean, it's a tough situation. I mean, obviously you have the Reflector, but all of your attacks are part of your hurt box, so you don't have a disjoint to really get off the stage without potentially getting hit by the nade.
You do have a couple of tools that can help you. Down tilt has some disjoint to it. Of course, Reflector if you catch the grenade at the right time, but we saw earlier, caught it at the wrong time and just bounced it up out of play and gave CJFrozen a free opportunity to get back on stage.
Great up smash, catching Snake on the recovery. That is one way, one tool that you can use to get yourself back in this game.
And you can't mash on it.
No, it's really tough.
Up smash is invincible on the legs. There's a Reflector on the grenades. This is Queso starting to cook. We're coming alive. We're not flubbing any of that tech. Down air super safe. Into the up tilt, drag down, up throw, up air, should kill, and it does.
This is a big difference from game number 1 where Queso was falling behind 3 stocks to 1 and now has a pretty considerate lead. Only 106%, gets away from that Nikita, gets back on stage, and now can start putting on the pressure with these up tilts.
The only reason that Queso got away from that was because of a beautifully spaced up B. It trades with the Nikita in a really weird way that causes it to just fall, so he had to catch it with the side and make it fall past him.
See, another up tilt does get beat by the nade, so another scramble situation. Up tilt on the low percent, not going to be doing that much. I'm sorry, I'm watching another set. Mr. B with the game 5 victory over Leviathan. Another upset in this bracket.
Wow.
That's crazy. New England non-PR going crazy today. Like, what is going on? Massachusetts unranked is so undefeated.
If this is your unranked, I'm terrified of your ranked. Ooh, and the up tilt pyramid back air. going to close out that game as well. A two-stock back and forth here now. Queso taking the advantage.
It is not 2-0 CJFrozen. Please. Brandon. Good shit. Let's go.
Man, what a tournament.
What a tournament.
And what a statement from Queso.
I know, that's a big difference. Like, not saying you got your butt rocked in, right? You know, like, but you kind of got washed game one. You didn't really have a foot on the ground to really pound the snake. But now, in game number 2, you had the momentum going into game number 3. I want to see what the counter pick stage was. I just missed it, but I want to know what it's going to be.
I feel like a big part of what helped Queso in that game number 2 was holding the advantage very well against the grenades. Those get-off-me options that CJFrozen was taking advantage of were not as effective. Queso adapting to the way that Frozen was using them.
And it looks like we're actually going back to small battlefield, so the game 1 victory stage that CJFrozen had. So let's see if it's going to be any different. I think this stage does favor Snake just a little bit, but I think Falco could benefit off of it too.
There's the opening, though.
It just works.
That Nair sends him off stage at an awkward angle. And of course, he can recover high, but with how good Falco's double jump is, you have to be very careful about it. Parry, dash attack, not a lot he could have done there, so I respect it.
Oh my god!
Oh!
That was so close. The reflector into the nade into a potential follow would have been so cool for Queso to hit on stream.
Queso not quite able to find the confirm off of that. He could have gone for the instant aerial phantasm. Doesn't find it though. This time though, it is aerial, and the jump out from CJFrozen gets caught with the up air.
The up air, it's such a weird angle that it hits on, but it's able to get KOs at the top part of most stages, so really good usage there. It's going to be leading right now, getting this combo. No way to get a nade up, so you can't break out of those combos.
Opportunity for CJFrozen. Can you find this kill? Ooh, the grenade getting a little bit funky there, maybe messing up his timing, hoping for a roll read. Queso gets risky off the stage and dives for it.
It looked like Queso wanted to go for like a back throw off the grab, but CJFrozen just able to get that forward tilt just in time, especially at the percentage that he needed to get that KO off the platform.
Oh, reads the DI out, I think. CJFrozen not giving it to him. Another opportunity here to get back in the stage. Now you get to hold center stage, sets up the grenade on the platform, forcing a weird angle from Queso, but somehow we ended up back in neutral.
Yeah, you don't want to be in this open corridor for Queso, but right now he has the center stage and has Snake above him. Hitting that up smash, and Queso again keeping this lead. Is not in a major threat range to get hit by a forward tilt or a down tilt.
Okay, Burnham not able to fully catch it. There's an opportunity there. Frozen, can you find the answer? What an answer, just up tilt.
Just up tilt on the platform. You're expecting Queso to just run up and try to attack and strap. It's just a good way to get a hit in, I guess.
Now we're seeing the crouch from Frozen. Queso wants to use things like forward air in neutral, and he can't really do that because the landing hitbox is not safe.
91%. We're getting a situation where an up throw backer might be able to get a KO. 96% now online. Forward smash! Forward smash! Are you kidding me, Queso? How do you hit that on an air dodge?
Get it to him.
What? What?
Look, if you get caught sleeping, that move hits remarkably low.
Can we try to slow this down? I really want to see this interaction again, because I want to see what happened, because it was just an air dodge. Wow.
Yeah, you just caught him.
The noggin on Snake got hit by the bird's feathers, and Falco seals out a game number 3 victory, actually. My God.
Great spacing there to get past
What
the
is
ledge.
going on?
It looked like the air dodge was safe. Your opponent hasn't pulled out an option like this. At worst, you're expecting a down tilt.
Yeah.
And then the F smash comes out.
Because normally you think that air dodge back to the ledge is a safe option. Especially with Snake, because normally they use it with the nade to keep yourself safe, because then you could blow yourself up and then you're vulnerable. But air dodge there is just a risky option. I don't think you had a better option to go for.
Air dodging slightly later, because you were in end lag. That could have done it.
Maybe you do like a air dodge angle up to really delay your recovery back to the platform, but then Queso could just hold it too if you read into it. So it's a really tough situation to be in.
You still risk the whole issue of the 2-frame, of course.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's a tough situation. Queso found the answers beautifully there and executed. But now we're on game 3 back on CJFrozen's other counter. Oh, game 4, excuse me, on CJFrozen's other counter pick.
Yeah, Town and City with those shorter side blast zones could have gotten the kill with a forward tilt. I do like this for Snake. You have a little bit more room to work around. You don't give Falco those platforms. Obviously, that means that you don't have those extra platforms to set up those traps. But honestly, I think that's what CJFrozen is going to go for. You want that extra space on Final Destination.
Yeah.
Yes.
Queso is going to hate the FD version of this. He's just got to survive it, not make any dumb mistakes. You don't want to face Snake too head-on in this scenario. You're mainly doing exactly what we're seeing here. Just reflect the grenades, be annoying, try to find an opening.
Yeah, I do love that CJFrozen has been playing in a way that makes it that the C4 is sticking right in between Queso and CJ, so that you make sure that if Queso is going to try to approach, you have to be watching out for that trap every time.
I love that tomahawk from Queso, and I loved even more from CJ, not giving up the air dodge, but once again, up smash off the top.
Shout out to my old Smash 4 homies. 119% was before they hit 119 plus up. Let's go. So we got to kill 2 stocks apiece. This could make Queso move on to top 32 winner side after upsetting Syrup in the bracket path preview.
There's no way the parry on that grenade was intentional. If it was, you are the greatest player of all time.
That would be insane.
Okay, the grenade get off me though. CJFrozen breaks out of that scary early combo and the bombo combos.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Queso has to be really, really aware of when CJFrozen has those nades, because that's the second time where you've lost your stock because CJ had the nade, you used an attack, blew it up, and then you died.
Ooh, he's sharking. A little bit too high. CJFrozen actually above the top blast zone there. However, Queso is continuing to shark, recognizes I have to get a kill here, and that actually kills off the top. It doesn't matter if it's town and city.
This is...
Wait, you got stickied. You got stickied.
Wow.
With the parcel pending.
I didn't even notice the sticky. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's sticky? And then he dies. Game 5. Game 5. This is exciting.
But now the counter pick advantage goes to Queso. That's a rough stage for Falco.
So you get stage pick advantage. Queso is not switching off. Queso is playing Falco. And
oh, yeah.
He switches like, I'd be shocked at that point. We're going to go back to small battlefield, actually. So
I think this is good.
So he lost on it in game 1. He won on it in game 3. And now he's actually choosing to go back to it in game 5. So
you don't want a big stage against Snake, right?
Oh, yeah.
And naturally, he's going to ban tri-flats. So you're left with something like small battlefield.
Okay, Boston Local versus South Carolina Invasion. Who is going to win to make it to top 32 at Wavelength 2024?
We've really got another game 5 on our hands. And Queso showing that risky side B again. It has some reward to it, but you can get blown up, even at these lower percents. So I'm surprised to see that coming out so much.
I like that patience. Goes for the up throw, but doesn't actually go for an immediate attack, reading that CJ is going to pull out a nade so you don't get hit.
Ooh, just clips him a little bit with that forward air. Little laser as well. F-tilt, get off me. Both of them fishing for spikes there, but Frozen is the one who finds it.
Yeah, only one way ended up working out. It was CJFrozen, but the percentage is mounting, and the falling up air actually ends up getting the first stock, so CJ with first blood.
That's rough. Speaking of falling up airs, that time Queso again trying to get those early combos started. He's got, oh, you were holding a grenade. That's so rough. That's another thing that Falco hates in this matchup we haven't talked about. If you accidentally pick up a grenade, destroys your combo game.
Yeah, because you don't really have great combos by using the nade into your attacks.
Oh. Queso starting to fall from behind. Frozen is setting up on him from center stage. That Nikita's still in play. The side B again getting punished.
Yeah, you're nowhere. You're not going to get nearly as far as you were. Forward throw into a nade, trying to find it in. Nikita gets the reflect, but you have a weird recovery angle. Does get the hit, but the C4 is going to blow up CJFrozen.
Yeah, you forgot about that.
CJFrozen commanding game 5 lead right now.
It's not over yet. The back air is going to kill. That's a confirm at that percent. But can you get 2 stocks for the price of 1? Is the price right out here?
Snake is one of those characters that it's impossible to come back if you Snake players ahead, because you can get those perfect trades, making sure that you round so much damage onto your opposing character. It's going to be a miracle if Queso is able to win here.
Once the air dodge gets the back air instead, we take those, send him off stage. Opting to go low, scared of that F smash. Queso showing that twice in a row now, but takes the stock. Hold up.
I was about to say, Queso cannot take another point of percent. 72 is a good range. You don't want to get hit anymore. Up tilt and forward tilt will be online for Snake in just a moment. But right now, Queso has another lease on life, trying to get that early damage combo. Up tilt.
Oh, he just threw a grenade at him. My man playing Halo.
What?